Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome to episode 20 of my Waking Up developer commentary. Um, so after that adventure in Legion Halls, I'd like to take it a little easy this episode and not do anything too crazy. I was thinking I might work at my base for a little while, and I've been meaning to make. Wait, what's that? Vechs add a cactus farm to this drop. Oh, yes, thank you, me, for reminding me of what I wanted to do there. Um, I already added some cactus blocks up there in the natural spawn grinder for the sole purpose of killing spiders that try to clog up the system. They don't. They very rarely will drop string, but I think most of the string just ends up on the ground. Um, but I don't really care about that because I don't really need the string. I have tons of it anyway. So how much string do I have? What is this? 63. And yeah, I mean that's plenty. I don't. I've already got a bed. I've already got plenty of bows, so I don't really need the string for anything. Okay, so I should. I reminded myself to make a. I want to make a cactus, an automated cactus farm that drops the cactuses down this tube, or might actually drop them down the. I may actually drop them down the zombie tube because that one's got lava in it. I might go make it just above that and have them dropping down right here to land with the zombies. Um, so I think that'll look pretty cool. Um, and also, I keep meaning to remake my wheat farm. Although my initial harvest of steak from my cows after I made like a ton of wheat and then just bred tons of them, I've still been subsisting off of that, and I've still got look how much steak I've still got, and look how much leather I've still got here from all that. So, um, I think I can put that off for a little while. Now, how's my equipment doing? Let's take stock of what we have. Okay, so here's all. Let's. I want to put all the all the iron swords I have in one spot down here in the corner, so we can see. Uh, let's put all the picks down here too, and the things like the shovels and the other junk can go back up there. Well, I'll just do this, and then click them back in. It's pretty fast. And picks, and there we go. So we've got that. I haven't used that yet. I've been waiting. Uh, Look at that. That's already at like half, even though it's unbreaking 3. Uh, there's that. And what am I using right now? This. And then there's this one here, the fortune. That was the coal miner, okay. And then I think I've got this silk touch one set aside, and I am gonna use this to. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this this stuff here. So that's a grass block, yeah. Awesome. So I'm gonna pick up the grass block and the. Does mycelium pick up? Yep, mycelium too. So I can safely move these now and place them somewhere else in the future. And I don't know what I want to do here. I might just empty this space and put just have it empty for now. I think what I might do is I might leave a small water pool and move all my brewing equipment in the brewing chest and make this my brewing area, and all the brewing supplies will be here. Because I don't really like the way I've got it set up over there right now. So I'm thinking for this episode, I might go poke around in the Helix Caverns. And okay, so that's an auger potion. So let's put in the magma cream there. And the magma cream, yeah. And get those brewing. And I was thinking of getting level 30 and doing another enchant. Oh yeah, let's put that back in there. Don't want to lose that. Oh, awesome. Sweet. Got a little bit of iron. And what another thing I can do is I can take these wait till these get almost broken and then combine them to make a fresh one that's not enchanted and try my luck at another enchantment. Okay, level 30. So what should we put a level 30 enchantment on? I was thinking another piece of iron armor, or maybe actually I've got two. Well, these aren't really enchanted with anything. I was thinking maybe the chain chest plate. Or the iron. Well, I'll do the chest plate just so I can have an enchanted chest piece. And I do need to do my swords again too, actually. Dang. So much to do, not enough XP. So we've got some more fire resistance here. And And normally I cut out all the me doing derping around in my base. No, that doesn't go in there. But oh, okay, so I got some string from somewhere. Yeah, normally I cut out all the stuff I do around my base. I'm going to put these in here because they're special blocks. I don't want them mixed up with anything else. I cut out the stuff in my base. This episode, I figured, why not? I'll just show you guys what I do when I derp around, in case anybody was curious. Because I think I've a few people in the comments posted like they do like seeing me build, even though I think it's not all that exciting to watch. But after Legion Halls, I just wanted to make a relaxing episode where I don't like almost die constantly all the time. Okay, let's see what we do. All right, no fire protection. Come on now, just give me anything but fire protection. I'll be happy with. Hang it. Yes, yes. Oh, that is awesome. Protection 4. That is so good. All right. Protection 3, protection 4, respiration. And I kind of want to enchant a sword. I don't know if I should bother. The thing is, an iron swords go pretty fast. They don't last. I don't feel they last long enough to justify doing a level 30 on them. That's just my opinion. I kind of want to just and there's no real incentive to do like a level like the difference between a level 1 and a level 4 is just really nothing. Let's see what do we got here? Like a 17. Let's try for like something around like a level 10 and see what that gives us. Can I have a level 10? Gotta be a little higher. So let's try something around the mid levels and see what we get. Maybe we can get like a sharpness 2 or 3 or something like that. There we go, 14. There we go. See, that's that's a modest investment of experience. That's a decent anti-skeleton, anti-zombie sword there. So what I would really like though is just not even knockback, but just like a sharpness 2 iron sword. That'd be pretty nice. So, well, you know what? Why not? We're here. We've got plenty of experience to spare, and I've got infinite experience in my grinder. So let's get back up to level 10. And oh, there's a level 11 right there. Can I have some more zombies? Meh. I'll get some more of this here. All right, level 11. Can I have sharpness 2? There, that is exactly what I wanted. That's a lot less expensive than a level 30, but it'll probably work just as well for most enemies. Yeah, that's great. I might do that. Okay, so I'll do some more of that later. All right, so let's see here. We've got a shovel from. Oh yeah, I can use these. Use for these shovels is to just kill these guys in less hits than my fist at least. And because I mean, these shovels are pretty much useless. I've got so many of them, and there's nothing really I can do with them. Uh, so, all right, let's get a pick. I've got a pick. I've got some drops here. I really ought to start putting this rotten flesh in the drops chest because I haven't made a dog farm yet. Oh, never mind. I told you guys about the cactus I put up there. I do want to make a cactus farm. I'll do that off camera later, and I'll show you guys the results. Just because I want to try using cactuses more. I bet, ooh, hissing sand. I bet cactuses would be really helpful in that area because the entire floor is sand, and I can just put down cactuses. Probably at every corner. Like, ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Add hissing sand. Anyway, let's get so we got some stuff here. We got some stuff. Don't have any regen on us, but I'm not anticipating it. I've got a bow. So okay, let's just head over to Helix Cavern and poke our heads in there and see if we can light up the initial area. And that'll be my goal for this episode, is just to make some headway into Helix Cavern. Nothing too crazy. Okay, heading in. We've got a nice little staircase down here. So, while I walk over here, Borderlands 2 just came out. And it's a lot of fun so far. I had a big problem with ammunition. But that's probably because I'm used to my Borderlands 1 character who has regenerating ammunition and max upgraded ammunition supply. And a variety of weapons, where my brand new character was only using pistols because that's all I had at the moment. And so all my weapons were drawing from the same limited pool of like 200 bullets. So this is Helix Cavern. It's a pretty easy area. I mean, it's really just natural spawns. Although if you get unlucky, like specific formations of enemies can be kind of annoying. As far as natural spawns, if you get into a big group of spiders and skeletons close together at the same time, like maybe 4 of each or something, and you've got the spiders knocking you around while you get shot at by skeletons, that can be annoying. And then you've also got I think the biggest risk of natural spawns is probably just a random creeper that you don't see sneaking up on you. Now, this has been updated to 3.6.4, which means I've got a little extra loot in here to make this area more convenient, but not necessarily more easy. It just saves you time mining coal. I put in some power miners of various quality around this cavern. Because they're really fun to use and I love them, and in normal Minecraft you always mine pretty slow until you get like enchanted diamond picks, and the power miners just let you go right through rock as if it was butter, but they don't last that long. So now, actually, I'm updating the map to 3.6.5. I won't bother changing my DevCon map. It's not a huge change, it's a minor change. I'm just adding some more loot to... Ooh. Well, thank you, an iron ingot. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Hey, Smite 2. Let's see what this does to the zombie. Let's experiment. I believe this should do enough damage to kill zombies in 2 hits most of the time. I believe. And I really ought to start using my bow more because it's fantastic, and I've got plenty of bows, and... well, yeah, that's about it. And it also conserves durability on my swords, too. So after some of the cramped dungeons, I made Helix Cavern because it's nice to have a big open area and not feel totally claustrophobic at the time. In the maps, I make a variety of maps with a variety of difficulties and themes to try to give. That's a hyperspawner and disabled. And I'm thinking that probably went off because I got close to it, or no. I know what happened. A monster randomly walked and stepped on the pressure plate and set it off. Pretty sure that's what happened. And now that it's been set off, it spawned all of its payload, and then because what I intended for this is you come in right over there, and there's this ridge here that obscures your vision, and then you get close enough to the hyperspawner and it sets off, and a swarm of enemies just hops over this ridge at you because it's like right here, and so they'd be like right there. Your character would be right over there, and they just come this way. Fail. So hyperspawners, they seemed really intimidating, but because of, well, at least this design is not as effective as you might imagine at killing the player, because is this fish? No, it's not. Are there hordes of spiders in there? I'm pretty sure there are. So I think what I'm going to do is just cannibalize this for equipment. And there's like all the spiders ever in there, so I need to be careful. Yep, here they come. I should switch this out for my just basic sharpness. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I survived the hyperspawner and it didn't do anything, and I end up dying to like just the player sensor spawner? That'd be too funny. I mean, it took me to half health. All right. So I think I've disabled all the thingies with light. You can blame Etho for this one, yeah. And this is he's the one who came up with the. As far as I know, you can never really be sure because it's possible in Minecraft somebody like makes something and then never shares it with the community, but they made it like a month ago and just never told anybody, and they were the first ones. But as far as I know, Etho is the first one to come up with the hyperspawner thing. And by that I mean not dispensers. I did get a little slightly irritated in on like YouTube videos, like anytime people saw a dispenser spitting out mob eggs, they called it a hyperspawner. That's no. A hyperspawner is, the reason it's that is because it's a self-sustaining, automatically spawning mechanism where the monsters as they come out of the dispenser trigger the dispenser to fire again. The entire concept behind the hyperspawner and what makes it unique is that the pressure plate design in between that arrangement of dispensers like that. That's the hyperspawner. Because I mean, I had a mechanism rigged up to a player sensor that just shot mob eggs out of dispensers, and I mean, people were doing that like the very first day. But those aren't hyperspawners; those are just spawners. So that's the difference. Anyway, hyperspawners. I think if I'm going to use them, well, the unfortunate thing is like right after Etho came up with that design, they Mojang, or specifically Dinnerbone, who is awesome, came out with the custom spawners. And custom spawners can spawn monsters as fast as you want them to, down to like 1 server tick, which is a tenth of a second. So it's entirely possible, and they can spawn them in any location using location data. So unfortunately, I think the hyperspawner might be kind of obsolete. Like there's not really a point in it anymore because what you can do instead of this giant buried box, you can simply have two spawners. One spawns enemies, the other spawns prime TNT to destroy both the spawners, so you can have them turn themselves off basically. Um, so I think the like what it would be is I'm going to do a cross section of like a box. So here's the box. This is the cross section. Uh, there you go. And the spawners go in here, like right there in the middle. And like the one on the left would be the actual monster spawner. The one on the right would be the self-destruct spawner that spawns the TNT and blows the thing up. And then this would be like a box you could bury. So, oh, that was my chair. This is pretty. This would be a pretty small design, and you can set the fuse on the TNT however you want it to be. So that's how you would control the time. So hey, maybe I should actually make one of these and compare the results to the old style Hyperspawner. And I might do that. I'll make a test world video about that and see if that actually works. Because I mean, there could be some sort of problem with it that will make it not work. So what did I get from that? I got some redstone. That's pretty cool. I always need more redstone. Although I do have that large fuse area from Blast Arrow, and I've barely harvested hardly anything from there. So, oh, you got to me in time. I was hoping you wouldn't. So let's go see. What I'd like is to try to find. Why don't I just have both of these on my bar? It's not like I've got a shovel with me. Oh, oh, spider, hope, hope. If you say hope like that while you're fighting spiders, Zisto taught me this. It makes you more effective at killing them. Like if you had like schools of fighting styles in Minecraft, I would be a student of the Zistonian school. Like that's where I learned to fight. Hope, hope. It's an effective school. Slightly idiosyncratic with the sign combat, but signs are very effective. They are very effective killing tools in the right hands. In the hands of a Zistonian master, a battle sign is the most terrifying and destructive weapon in the world. I'm not even kidding. Blarg, I'm gonna run out of torches, aren't I? Now, how do I have any? I've got plenty of wood, so all I got to do is find some coal. Ooh, that's what I want to do, and I think I know where it is, so I'm gonna head to it. Oh, I'm using this. Wait, what? Oh, that was the Smite 2 sword. Okay, so that was some unlucky rolls with the Smite damage because it's randomized. And that, damn it, I'm using the wrong one again. Oh, this ribbon design. Yeah, I like this ribbon design. These are, and the lava like falls from the ceiling and just punches right through them. Okay, I'll smite you. The ribbon design here, I used it before, and I like it because it just... They're wide enough that the player feels safe exploring them, and not like you're gonna get knocked off of them very easily. Oop, wrong sword again. I hate doing that. It's like, I know in the grand scheme of things it doesn't really matter, but, wait, no, I need the coal. Where's the coal? It's down there. And I'm out of torches, so I'm gonna have to run through darkness to get to it. Oh, there's some in the wall. Maybe I can, see, this is where an ender pearl would be nice. I just ender pearl over there, and I would just accept the fact that I'm going to glitch into the wall, but I'm going to be at full health, so I can stand to take a few ticks of suffocation damage. Oh, here's some coal. Is there a power miner chest anywhere around here? Oh, and I greatly apologize if there's any random background noise this episode. I can't really control it, unfortunately. There's a dog somewhere in my neighborhood who has been just barking so loud, just constantly, just barking all day, and I can't really stop him. So if you hear a dog in the background barking, that's him. So what I'm looking for is not here. I thought I would have a. I mean, I know they're here. There's a, power miner somewhere around here, and I was just gonna use it on the coal. Is it coming up on a large concentration of enemies? I've got my trusty bow. So also today I found out that the several things I want to talk about. Today I found out about bats and witches. Bats are adorable. Oop, that was close. I got out to block in time though. Bats are totally adorable. Like I squeaked a little bit. I was like, "Yee! Look at the bat." I don't do that very often, but when I do, it's just I couldn't. They're so cute. Also, the skeletons that were like combined together that looked like a, oh, come on guys, cooperate. That looked like a new monster. Uh, on the forums, we have decided that they are called pain squids, and they're like a quadrupedal monster with like that looks like it's got like the squid mouth on the top of its head because that's just freaky, and it's got like swinging blades. It like I thought the blades would swing around like a blender, and it would damage you from any side you touched it. And you know what? I'm just gonna run. I think I'm just gonna run here, and I'm not. Oh, there we go. There's my objective right there. And maybe I was thinking because the mouth is on the roof of its head, it could actually like use its legs and like crouch and then leap into the air head first at you to try to bite you. And if it misses, it lands like head first on the ground, and then those blades start swinging around like a drill, and it can actually burrow into blocks, and it could also maybe come up from out under the ground at you. I don't know if it should destroy blocks though, because that could. That's something you have to like really consider very carefully. What is this? A Power Miner 2000. Okay, so this is going to be the gold one, I think. Yeah, efficiency, fortune. So this is. Does it have unbreaking? Okay, it's at like unbreaking 5 on it. Now, let me make sure I save my game here. Hold on one second. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to save my game and make sure that I was saved, because I think higher levels of fortune might actually make the game crash, and I was unaware. We'll see. Let's see if this crashes Minecraft or not, or if I'm just maybe I misunderstood. Oh, that is. Oh, that's so. Do you see why I did this? I mean, do you see why I did this and I didn't just like hand the player a? I mean, I could have easily just handed the player a chest of coal. No, 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 this is mine. You go away. I could have easily just handed the player a chest full of coal here, but this is much more entertaining. Nope. I want that now. There we go. Well, I've got coal. For sure, definitely. Yeah, I think I'm set on coal for a while. And by a while, I mean like the rest of the map. Dang. Well, shoot, now I gotta go back to base. What else can I drop out? Definitely don't need any more rotten flesh. I've got too much of that as it is. And I really don't really need gunpowder, because... Or... the bones is really what I don't need. Let's see, Mia. Right over Mia. I need to get back to... Yeah, I'm going to run back to base now. Because I want to get this coal back into my box and safe. And I will have hilarious amounts of torches for the rest of the map. So let's run back through the darkness here. But so pain squids, bats, witches. Witches throw potions. That's going to be really cool. I think that they'll be a fun enemy, and they'll be an enemy that every enemy in Minecraft right now, the best approach for the most part is pretty much to just run up to it and swing your sword at it until it stops moving. Even creepers, you do that with, but you do. Whoops, need to pause recording for a split second. Let this thing load. All right, that should be good. Even creepers you do that with, but you sprint and knock them back a little bit, or you jink the explosion. Or if you just happen to have like even a sharpness 2 iron sword, you just kill them in 2 hits. So, But the witch, because she throws potions at you, if you just run straight at her and try to beat her to death, you're gonna come away with some nasty effects on you. Potions are pretty rough. Like you don't want to, especially if any other enemy is around, especially like a skeleton or a blaze. Getting hit by a poison potion is just viciously detrimental to you. Viciously detrimental. Yeah, that works. So I think it'll be good because you have this enemy that requires a more thought, and what I really mean by thought is shoot the crap out of her from a distance. But at least it's not. Oh, is my grinder working? Yeah, there it is. There's a skeleton. It's probably going to be really hard to see with the night sky, but there's a skeleton coming down. Yep. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. All right, so I'm gonna hit F9 here and pause again. And so yeah, I mean shoot her, but it's an enemy that kind of like the blaze and the cave spider. It makes you stop and think for a second. It's not just, oh, I'm just gonna swing my sword and mindlessly kill this thing. I mean, you can do that to cave spiders, you can do that to blazes, and you can probably even do that to the witch. But to defeat the enemy without taking damage or getting detrimental effects on you like fire or poison, you have to be a little more tactical, and I think that's a good thing. So that was pretty successful. I am happy with. Oh my god, I've got so much coal. Okay, I need another box. I need to rearrange my base. So yeah, I need to rearrange my base. Okay, so before I sign off for today, because I think I'll call it an episode here, and it's totally not because I want to go play more Borderlands or anything like that. Seriously though, I really like so far what I've seen of the game, and I'm level like at the time of this recording I'm like level 11, and I'm playing a commando because he's basically My favorite class from the original was the soldier. You gotta love those machine guns with regenerating ammunition. Um, I don't know if the commando gets regenerating ammo. That may have been handed off to the Gunzerker, which is kind of a shame if that's really the case. But we'll see. I still don't know much about the game, and I'm intentionally not looking at spoilers or going to the Borderlands wiki to look at all the items. I kind of enjoy for once being surprised by it. So I'm intentionally keeping myself in the dark about that. I apologize about that. This isn't about Borderlands. This is about Minecraft. So I should talk only about, well, you know what? I'm already back in my base. I can ramble about anything I want to, but I'll try to keep it mostly about Minecraft. Anyway, so I want to do an enchantment before heading out. Another one. And I'm thinking these iron boots, maybe. So I'll have... Yeah, let's do the iron boots. And we need a... Let's just get some crappy sword. I can swing at these zombies and preserve my more important ones. And get to level 30. Or... If I don't get exactly to level 30, it's not a huge deal. I'll still get a decent enchantment, even at like in the mid-20s. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can get the exact same things. It's just there'll be slightly higher chances to get more stuff. So what are we at? Are we even close to? We're halfway to 26. Meh. We'll just do what we can do with this. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait a minute. I've got a little bit more of these. We'll use these. By the way, I was gonna make an Umlupian experience blaster, but because of the change where you only need level 30 now as the max, you can get to that pretty quick, and you can spam these. You can just hold down the right click now, like you don't have to keep clicking. And so, I don't know. I don't know if I need to make one of those anymore, really. So I'd rather make something more useful. So Amlup, I think I'm gonna make you something else. Whatever it's gonna be, it'll be awesome. So don't worry about that. But you'll have an Amlupian something or other named after you, and I'll let me know in your comments if you have any suggestions of what I should make for them. I was thinking maybe a full suit of diamond armor that's enchanted with fire protection. And I'm troll facing right now in real life. Fire protection would be... see, it would have been hilarious if I had gotten fire protection right here because of talking about giving it to somebody else. But what I got here is friggin' amazing. So that's pretty awesome. So Amlup, I might have to give you your own Amlupian fire protection armor, and it's a full suit of diamond armor with like fire protection 4 on every piece of it. So yeah, that sounds like that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That's what you're getting. Don't worry about comments anymore. That's what he's getting, and. So pain squids, bats, witches, Borderlands 2, lit up Helix Cavern, lit up the route to Helix Depths if I want to make a try at that dungeon. Got some enchanting done. Yeah, this is productive and was pretty relaxing. I wanted a relaxing episode after the slightly stressful episodes of going through Legion halls. Okay, so I need to make a cactus farm. I want to make a cactus farm. And I've never actually bothered to make one of those before, like an automated cactus farm, where it just grows and automatically falls. I've never made one, so this will be actually a first for me. I always make like I make cactus farms, but they're never really big. It's always just like a few pieces of cactus, like the one over there. And I like how every time I start rambling, I just start doing like platforming on my storage area here. And speaking of that, it's this is just my storage area. Like this isn't really my base yet. Like I still want to build this area up, but I haven't had a chance yet because I've been adventuring. So yeah, okay. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. And we will go on more adventures and hopefully be successful and not die and lose all of our nice things. And if your name is Amlup and you are watching this, then you get to look forward to your very own enchanted fire protection suit of armor because I know how much you love that. Alright, so take it easy, guys, and I will see you guys next time.